just be from cash, not from YouTube.
I'm a fan of you. I don't care if you a fan of me. I can handle you. But I don't know if you can handle me. What you into? I could tell that you sinful. What you been through? Pop that pussy like a pimple. In my dental, I nut on your dimples. Surprise. I'm sorry it got in your eyes. My cups slipping down her thighs like a slide. I'm leaving and I'm not saying no goodbyes. I know we done, she gon' fuck on the guys. I know we done, she gon' like damn. Pussy wetty like a lake. I wanna put your body on a plate. Love when you eat my dick up like a steak. She can suck the venom out of snake. She revives me when I'm not awake. She tryna write me, I might just know my mistake. Pussy so tight, it's like I cannot escape. I went to town for a play. I just seen y'all on a rave. I don't want a broke bitch. All I want is rich sex. She want me to fuck her. First she gotta get her lips wet. First she gotta get my dick wet. Fitting sloppy, I'm not impressed. I ain't even showing interest. All these bitches getting bench pressed. It's a beamer, but I want the business. I fuck with you now, but I want your friend next. Cause she knowing all the words to my songs. She tryna smoke my dino like a bong. And I'm tryna eat her pussy through her dog.
I'm so fucking sick, my nigga. You know, need a long up in it when you pussy through her tongue.
She tryna suck my balls to my jaws. I told her I know the balls, I know raw. Like damn. You want it, you get it all, cause it's ball. You want it, you want it,
for sure. I wanna do it all. I wanna put my dick up in your jaw. I wanna just eat some pussy with some hoes. Oh my god. We gotta have a film session, guys. We gotta have a film session because I think I've come to the realization that I am ass at arc raiders. Now, there's some clips going around, you know what I mean? Niggas is gooping, niggas is killing niggas stealing their shit, free kit. But when it's time for me to put that shit on, I'm letting niggas down. You know what I mean? I'm about to put up the film right now because I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad for niggas. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking real fucking bad. Oh my god, bro. But I swear to God, I streamed till like 4 in the morning last night. I didn't go to bed till 8 a.m. I've been sleeping all fucking day. Like, just tired of shit, sick of shit. Went out and shoveled shit. Today's just been shit. Let me see. Where is the timestamp? Where's the timestamp?
I'm watching this boy right here.
Oh, this is literally perfect. This is perfect. All right. You don't even see the nigga go by, bro. You don't even see the nigga go by. This shit's crazy, bro. This shit is actually crazy. Like luckily I went in with a light kit, but I can't even afford to go light kit no more, gang. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a millionaire, but I'm like the cheapest, brokest millionaire niggas has ever seen in their fucking life, bro. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. Like, we're in the raid, bro. First things first, Arc Raiders, like, why is there no brightness setting? Cause nigga, I cannot see a fucking thing, my nigga. I can't see nothing, bro. It's dark as shit in here. I don't even know what I'm shooting at. I'm just shooting, bro. And me playing on controller definitely doesn't help. Like, I told myself I was gonna start playing. I told myself I was gonna start playing mouse and keyboard. But nigga, it's not gonna happen, gang. It's not gonna happen. I'm just not good at this shit, bro. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that.
This door right
Shit
here.
is tragic. Pete. Like, I don't know. And then I'm not gonna lie, I ran like a little hoe, nigga. Cause I'm just, oh. Wait, did I run out of ammo? Wait, what was going on here? So I tell bro I'm watching the door, but like, I'm sitting on the top platform above the door, right? I'm sitting above the door, but I see Kel's fucking cosplaying Batman and Spider-Man, soaring through the fucking Stella Montes map, shooting niggas, you feel me? I'm just amazed by that, so I'm not even looking at the door. I tell bro I'm looking at the door, but I'm not even actually looking at the shit for real. Alright? And then if you pay attention, as soon as I make that calm, that I'm saying I'm gonna watch the door, boom, the dude just immediately just runs right past me. I can't even see him in a blink of an eye. I don't know, maybe if I turn this light off, hold on, if I turn this light off, I still can't see the nigga. I still can't see. What am I supposed to do? All right? So it's dark as shit. I got my brightness all the way up. Actually, you know what? Let me go to my graphic settings right now. Let me go to my graphic settings right now because there's ain't no way, bro. I'm not seeing that, bro. I'm just simply just not seeing niggas. Let me see. So we got night light. We got night light. I don't think we need that. I don't know. 1920 by 1080. Like I don't know. Maybe show warmer colors, display how you sleep. Let's turn off. Oh shit. What the fuck? Whoa. That just completely just fucked up my eyes. Holy mother of my goodness. We just turned the night light off. Night light. Is there like a brightness? Where's brightness at? See, I'm a black nigga. I don't even know how to use a computer game. Brightness. Oh, I didn't even spell brightness right. Brightness. There we go. Alright. Help me with my display. I just may need to do that. Display information. And why is my graphics card people? They telling me I'm only getting 60 frames per second. Nigga, I should be getting at least 120, right? At least double up. Like what the fuck is this? Oh shit, what is going on? What the hell? Yeah, average FPS 60. That is not okay. That is not okay at all. So this one, we need this. So instead of using global gaming experience, I might do quality. Let's try quality. I might have just fucked my whole shit up. Game restart required. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked. Anti-lag. Sharpness. Oh, I'm just doing shit, guys. Oh my god, I'm so fucked. Okay, hold on. We gotta clear some shit out. Okay. Let me close the game. Cause I need to get all my shit back. Everything I lost, bro. Everything I lost, I need to get back, nigga. Back in fucking blood, nigga. ASAP, no fucking Rocky. Alright, we're gonna close out. We're gonna reopen the game. Once we reopen the game, everything should be alright. Truthfully. I think everything will be alright once we get that done. But in the meantime, let's go back to the film. Because I don't even remember what happened after this. Let me see. Alright. So I run, right? I think I just run. Because I get pinched by the two. So I'm just like, fuck it. I just bunny hop, go to the next platform. He's trying to hit me in the back with a Toro, not working. Actually, I think I still end up dying here. I took fall damage like a dumbass.
I was up top. I got shot in the back by the nigga in the door.
This nigga didn't believe me when I said that. Oh,
there's two niggas, bro. There's two niggas, bro.
Niggas laughing and shit, but there's dead two niggas. But nah, that nigga did not have a free kit, bro. He's using a fucking Toro, bro. He's in a Toro, nigga. That is not a free kit, gang.
Yeah, I do.
I think I end up crawling away here. When I crawl away. And then I think I dropped 2 bodies. Yeah, I dropped 2 bodies. That's besides the point.
Got one.
Wait, what did he say? He said, you need to watch that clip right. You see him standing beside you. That's not my chat, though. That's his chat. We're streaming together.
Got one.
Yep. I killed the other one.
Wait. Now, hold on. Now I need to go to this nigga's VOD. Because if his chat's telling him, I don't know who that is. If his chat's telling him that there was a nigga standing next to him and he didn't see him, that's on that nigga. That's not me. Word. Now, did the nigga get by me and I should have done something about it? Maybe, yeah. But I don't give a fuck. Free X. Let me see. Ah, damn it. Free X. Oh, because he's live, it's gonna. I think he said it was like 230 some. Yeah. Okay, bet. Let's see.
I know, I want to kill him so bad. I don't have any good shots right now. He's out, he's out, he's out.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand how to use the snap hook on controller. It's weird. It's very weird. Bro, this nigga's eyes when he's playing the game, this nigga is so locked in. This nigga is so locked in. Let me try to turn it this way. Come on. He just full shielded.
No way, dude. Not reach.
Alright. I think this is a little bit further back. This is further back. This is way further back.
Got mad.
Yeah, this is way early. This is way earlier. We gotta fast forward. We gotta fast forward a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. Cause this shit, we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit now, nigga. So this nigga, okay, he's dead. He's dead. How did they see him?
This door right here.
Wait, did he fall down? What happened to this nigga?
Damn, how'd that feel, asshole? Take another one.
Oh, I didn't have shots on that. I did not have shots on that. So this is already two teams. So we're split apart. This is the shit I be talking about, man. This is shit I be talking about, nigga. We're already split between two teams. Fresh assembly draw. I think we spawned assembly, bro. We're 18 minutes in the game already. We have kits. Why are we still here? We're spread apart. We're spread apart, sitting in the dark. Peeking niggas. We're poking at niggas. This is the dumbest shit you could do in a close quarters map. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not beneficial for me because I'm already putting myself at a disadvantage playing controller. I'm like, the way where I have the advantage is the long distance. Because if I can see you long distance with Anvil, Renegade, Osprey, whatever it is, I'm taking you the fuck out, nigga. Pharaoh, all that. It don't matter. So we're already putting ourselves at a major disadvantage. Right here, right now. So I still don't even know what happens. I think he falls off. He's reloading. So he reloads and slips and falls. I make a calm immediately, then he starts getting shot because they heard him. They heard his shots prior, and then they hear and see him fall to the ground, and then that nigga starts getting fucking fried. I could understand in this moment why he would say that's 100% my fault, because I still think it is my fault. I am in the wrong. But at the same time, like, we're also, all three of us are playing like dumbass niggas. But like,
Oh my gosh, where you at? Bro, what? Where you at? I was up top. I got shot in the back by the nigga in the door. Yeah, right. There's two niggas, bro. There's two niggas, bro. What's the shots? Fuck.
Brother, keep going to the left. I can't really get a shot right now.
Nigga.
wait, they were
Bro,
free?
there's two niggas, bro. Bro, what? Where you at? I was up top. I got shot in the back by the nigga in the door.
Oh my god, some of the niggas I play this game are so cringe, bro. Like, if I kill you or you get killed by my mans, you just get absolutely slammed. Why is it your first instinct to just say slurs and the ER and all this dumb shit, bro? Like, that shit's so corny. Because then niggas that are actually streaming trying to enjoy the game get banned for it. And I hate it so much, bro. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all, bro. It doesn't make any sense at all. But I think what's this nigga doing right now? This nigga, he's watching some Tantan, bro. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You know what? I'm gonna let him do his thing. there was a couple YouTube videos I want to watch. Hopefully I still am able to find it. Because I still need to react and create content on my channel. I don't be doing that, bro. I be forgetting OD, nigga. I be forgetting OD. Boom. James Harden. All right. Now, I recently started streaming on Kick, like multi-streaming on every platform. I just seen a video. It's called Yes, Kick is Evil. Okay.
I remember first starting my YouTube journey and hearing
By
about the
Trap
rise of this
University.
new platform called Kick. But I soon realized that trying to stream without already having a following is kind of an uphill battle. Now, it's possible, of course, to do it.
Who are you telling
It's
about
much
that?
easier if you
Who are you
already-
telling about this is an uphill battle if you are a nigga without a platform trying to stream, nigga? That's a fact, bro. That shit is hard as hell, bro. That is hard as hell.
You have people that watch you. And then I saw the 95-5 split.
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there?
Meaning that if you stream on Kick, you keep 95% of the earnings you make from the platform, and they only take 5%. And I was like,
That's only for subs though. That's only for subscriptions. You have to understand you still have to pay taxes back on everything you receive from these platforms like Twitch, Kick, and all that. So that's a little bit of misinformation there. But I think it's just he didn't really specify too much.
what? What do you mean? The owners say that for them, Kick is not even profitable, and all they care about is growth. What? Y'all playing with me. Why would two billionaires start an unprofitable company that just makes other people rich? Are they just good people? Are you guys just a couple of nice billionaires? So we obviously know that Kick
we
features
know
a lot of content that many platforms would consider explicit, and the fact that the entire site is backed by an online casino might create some type of ethics issue. And then I read about a guy claiming to be the former business partner of the two guys that created Kick that sued them for stealing his idea, as he claimed that Stake, the virtual casino that backs Kick, was his idea. But he got outsmarted. You see, the case had to be tossed out since the claim was filed in the US, which means that Stake is out of its jurisdiction because Stake is based in a country that I've never even heard of. Who told you guys about Curacao? What a random island.
Curacao.
Do you guys just really like how they did business down there? Or is it because Curacao is a tax haven? And the fact that your customer base can't sue you unless they're in Curacao or the Netherlands. Which wouldn't happen because Stake is banned in the Netherlands like it is in many European countries. Like most notably when they lost their gambling license in the UK for promoting adult content because, I kid you not, as a promotion for Stake, they had an adult film star visit Nottingham Trent University, a college campus in England, where she promised to have sex with 180 guys.
Come on now, dog.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
Are you
This
dead
is the
ass?
company that financially
No
backs
way.
Kick. One of the founders, his father, Jamie Craven, was such a financial criminal that he went to jail in the 80s. And
But
got
Craven was
temporary-
banned for working in financial services for 5 years and jailed 6 months over the 80s. Collapse of Speedy Securities is listed as director.
temporarily banned from working in any
Easy Go.
financial
I see.
services.
I
This
was
same
trying to say
guy
Curacao.
is the director of Easy Go,
I'm an Easy
the
Go.
parent company of Stake. So we have a streaming
Okay.
platform backed by an online casino so controversial that it got banned in multiple countries and US states, operating out of a tax haven while being under a parent company with a white-collar criminal as director. Oh boy, what could go wrong? And then, there's Kick's biggest ambassador by far, Agent Ross. Now, I've seen him be a very...
Yo. Oh, my fault, chat. I'll be right back. Ah. All right.
nice guy as much as I've seen him be a very strange guy.
You've jerked off your sister's nails?
Hold on, 1 second. Yes, what you did is.
What?
Jerked off your sister's nails?
Hold on.
What are we
I
talking
don't really
about,
care
man?
about any of that. I just wanted to figure out where he came from. I didn't really follow his come up, but from what I understand, he was just a casual on and off streamer from 2018 to 2019. And then all of a sudden, within a very short time frame, he went from barely streaming to playing 2K with Bronny James, and within a year, he blew up. And that was it. And the more
That's not true. I mean, like, I'm not here to defend bro, but like that's not true. That niggas was streaming every day, all day, every day, bro, for a minute. You just had to be there for it.
read about him, the more I felt like I was skipping over something. Like, there was legitimately about a year between him playing 2K casually in his room to being one of the biggest rising creators on the planet and moving from Florida to LA. Who is this?
Because I'm pretty sure Aiden was
so
pretty well known in the 2K community, bro. Like, you know what I mean, there was streaming in that space, and the 2K space was way different back in the day as it is now.
Powerful. I genuinely don't understand. Like, I'm not doubting his charisma and clearly calculated moves to bring in traffic to his content, but what am I missing? And I've seen a lot of numbers thrown around as to how much of Kick Aiden actually owns, because he's made it clear many times that he has a, quote, good amount of equity in the company. And unfortunately, the secret of how he blew up has been kept under wraps pretty good. But my guess is that he already had enough money to pay famous people to collab with him, and it's kind of like a Lil Mabu situation, where Mabu was a rich kid in New York City that essentially bought his way into the music industry just for fun in high school before retiring to do what actual rich kids do, which is go to business school. And coincidentally, Mabu was also said to be in a serious relationship with the same actress that got Stake in Trouble in the UK, although he was probably trolling. I hope. And like an idiot, I assumed that you had to be at least 18 to join the Kick. And I also expected the biggest demographic to be kids pretending to be 18-year-olds. But to my surprise, you only have to be 13 to join Kick.
What?
This is a platform with essentially no rules. And you guys are never going to believe this.
Wait, that doesn't sound like crazy.
Are the age range within the biggest demographic
16
on
to
Kick.
34,
the same
65%.
platform with slots and casino as the second most popular streaming category on the platform. The most followed account on Kick is a Colombian guy that called all Colombian women bandits, who also said that if he had a gay son, he'd shoot him 17 times, which is something he definitely could have kept to himself. And here I was, thinking that Kick was only evil because it was seemingly a more explicit version of Twitch. When in reality, it's a more explicit version of Twitch, sponsored by gambling addiction, where kids can watch people die on live streams. Imagine trying to explain this to some guy in 2012. Hell, imagine trying to explain this to some guy in 2016. I'm not even going to include the fact that guys like Johnny Somali were allowed to run wild on Kick, making money while being a professional burden to society. Because in 2026,
didn't he go to jail?
We have guys like this, a streamer named Baby Hayes, on stream, groping and harassing a crying sex worker with zero remorse. Like, my goodness, this is like a horror movie.
Stop crying, babe. Seriously, like.
Punta, is that pussy?
Give me that punta.
He did get knocked out.
Oh, whoa!
And I realized.
Wait, what? Are we serious right now?
I'll be to stuff like this by now, because although I did not like seeing this clip one bit, something else that I was not was surprised. And I'm sure anyone else familiar with Kick felt the same way. This is not surprising, and it's such a crazy platform that when someone gets banned from Twitch for doing something heinous, their first instinct is to go to Kick, because they know that just like an enabling grandma, Kick will always take you in when you get kicked out. And not to
Hey man, that's what we doing right now. Yes, shout out Kick, man. Shout out the Green Eye, man. Appreciate y'all.
The Kick streamers either running people over or crashing their car, both on purpose and accident, continues into 2026. Like, bro, this is, and obviously I'm not describing the actions of every Kick streamer, but many of the successful ones, like, you know, the ones that kids watch, act like idiots. Like this guy, he's doing 140 on the expressway. Like, brother, if you die, your viewers are just gonna call you an idiot. And for what? Being from Chicago and also watching 1,000 Ways to Die as a kid, I always evaluated what I call stupid ways to die. I grew up in the hood. How stupid would I look to have dodged bullets in high school just to flip my car doing 140 miles an hour trying to impress a girl or the tiny children watching me? My wife would probably punch me in the face and inadvertently cause me to crash anyway because she would be so angry. Like, damn, bro, risk your own life. Do this when no one else is in the car with you, stupid little boy. And Vitaly. Now, is 9 months in prison too long?
But all these creators though were on other platforms too. Like they were on Twitch, they was on YouTube, you know what I mean? They was on other platforms. So I don't want to single out. I don't like how he's singling out creators, only because there's bad apples everywhere on multiple trees, not just one. You know what I mean?
Yes. Just like 33 years old is too old to be playing like this. But of course his account is still active, and who knows? Maybe he's a changed man now. And I've seen the photo allegedly depicting him being baptized, but I don't believe that for 1 second, as Adam and Lena didn't immediately burst into flames upon entering the room with him. And just look at Aiden's face, man. Even if he was my blood relative, I wouldn't even trust him to house sit while I'm out of town. Not because I think he'll steal something, but because I fear my brain can't even begin to imagine the depraved activity that would probably take place in my house. Right now, Aiden Ross, Adam 22, or Vitaly, who would you trust more to watch your house when you're out of town? Comment below. It's like Kick was created specifically to take.
Wait, what was it? What was it? What was it? What was it?
Out of town. My house. Right now, Aiden Ross, Adam22, or Vitaly. Who would you trust more to watch your house when you're out of town? Comment.
So I had to choose between Aiden, Adam22, and Vitaly. I think I gotta go Aiden, right? Is that damn? That's so bad. Oh my god, I don't know. I think I'm going Aiden out the 3. I think that's my choice. I think it's my final answer.
It's like Kick was created specifically to take in people that got banned or would get banned from Twitch, and it's kind of like OF, which, in case you didn't know, was originally meant to be a platform content creators could paywall certain content, like videos they'd have to heavily censor on other sites, sort of like a Patreon. But instead, we all know what it's become today. They even tried to ban adult content on it in 2021, but once they realized that was the only thing people were signing up for, they reversed the decision after only 6 days. And because all the creators started to cry, because how are we going to pay rent? Oh my goodness, I never thought of it that way. I feel so incredibly bad for you. They want you to make regular videos with your shirt on? That's horrible. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but making this type of content is a choice. You know, unless you were being trafficked, you definitely didn't have to do this type of content at all. I've seen a lot of people on the internet suggest that a lot of different things are how creativity dies, and obviously that's a bit of an overreaction because you can't really kill creativity, but you certainly can hinder it for an entire generation. We all remember what it was like to be a kid when adults tell you, hey, you see that guy? Don't look up to him. He's not a role model. And then as a kid, you say, I don't look up to him. I'm my own person. But when you see him in a big house and riding around in a nice car, and you also want those things and maybe even want to live a similar life to the people that you watch on stream, that is looking up to them. And obviously, I'm not...
What he's saying right now is facts, but it's just the fact that his Jack Doherty is just so disgusting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's just nasty, bro. It's just nasty.
To be a role model. I mean, because when I was 21, if I was streaming, I wouldn't have immediately thought that, oh, there's probably a 12-year-old looking up to me trying to do what I do. Meanwhile, I'm just being an idiot. Of course, I don't expect somebody that young to understand the impact that they have, but many of these people, once they see this type of success, they either keep going until they're way too old to be acting like this, or they do a complete 360. All of that media about a messed up future that's been common in movies and TV shows for over 50 years at this point is becoming a reality. It is a reality. Actually, it's not becoming anything. We're already there. How scary. And at the top, we have a guy playing a role, essentially a puppet master. Because if you get banned from Kick, there's usually one guy you can call if you ever want this decision reversed. And I don't know.
If you got that nigga's number.
Scares me in the same way that Michael Rubin scares me. Like, yeah, he'll hand out some money. He'll give you a career. But just can't help but feel that inside of his head, there's some ulterior motive that's probably darker than any of us could ever imagine. But entertainment is going to be... But that's pretty much all I can take for now. So thank you guys.
Oh my god, those pictures are actually scary as shit. Like seeing that's actually funny. But that's the W video. That's a W video by Trap University. That's a good ass video. But there's bad apples everywhere, bro. There's bad apples everywhere. I don't like only blaming Kick streamers and shit because there's terrible people everywhere. So I'm not really jacking that. But solid vid. Shout out Trap. Kick, I feel like has definitely gotten better. I feel like Kick has definitely gotten better since like they started banning creators for doing weird and like just obscene bumbleclot. You know what I mean? Like once they started doing that, I think it actually started going on an upwards trend. We're seeing a lot of creators and streamers go to that platform or go to alternative platforms, all for different reasonings. So I mean, go where you're welcome, go where you want to go. At the end of the day, that's my take on it. Go where's best for you. I also want to watch this. One of my favorite basketball content creators, Jimmy High Roller, bro. I think his videos are fire.
About a year ago, or 368
I think his videos are
the
fire.
The basketball world came to a halt.
What do we got? So we thought it couldn't get any worse by Jimmy High Roller. Let's see.
As news broke that the Dallas Mavericks sent Luka Doncic to the LA Lakers in an inexplicable trade.
Like, all right, I understand, like, this was a terrible trade, but can we just stop talking about it? Like, this was, like, a once-in-a-lifetime thing that'll never be replicated or done ever again in basketball. I think it was because, like, he said, Chaz Sports knew this shit all fixed. What, you talking about NBA, NFL, all that? Bro, I don't think you can't fix it. You can have favorites and favoritism, but I don't think you can truly fix a game. And here's why. There's too many human elements and human moving parts for you to be able to fix something like a football game. You got 22 people on the field at once. Three different versions of the game. You got offense, defense, and special teams, bro. You can't have 20 plus people correspond and script something for entertainment. I just truly don't think that's true. Because if that was really true, you would see the same franchises in the finals or in the Super Bowl every year, because they'd be the biggest markets that bring in the most bread. Like you would have a Celtics Lakers finals almost every year in the NBA. We haven't had that in over 10 years, bro. You can say nah, bro. You can have your opinion. I have mine, but I don't think you're right. There's like you have no factual evidence of it being completely fixed. Whistleblowers be coming out. Where, gang? I don't know no whistleblowers, bro. I've never seen a single whistleblower come out about these sports or valid sources at all. Anyways, this shit, bro, like this trade will never happen again. Nigga, show me, nigga. You talking about whistleblowers saying XYZ, bro. Send the links. Send the links. I'll watch it right now. Bro, you can hear the congestion in my voice, bro. It's so butt. I don't know how much longer I can do this, bro. Imagine I showed you the whole script, the whole next year's script. Nigga, if you show me the script and it happened, I'll believe you. Show me the script, I'll believe you, bro. Show me who's gonna win the Super Bowl tomorrow. Let me know who's gonna win. Give me a play-by-play. Let me know the score, the drama that's gonna build up to it. Let me know it all. If you're 100% accurate, I'll be like, all right, I'll shake your hand and say you're right. Know what I mean? Cause that's like, nigga. If it's fake, right? They wouldn't even these quote unquote scripts that they're doing this they don't even maximize on shit. If there was so much scripting and shit, like why are there such poverty franchises? You gotta find the sites. It's really all fake. I don't know, man. I'm starting to believe maybe these sources of whistleblowers you tell me about is crazy. So how did you find out about this? Let me know how you found out about this. While you find the links, or wait, just hop in the Discord. Just hop in the Discord. Let me see if am I still here? Am I still in it? He said directly, but it's very much all planned. It's not how you think. It's like fucked up, deep. That sounds crazy. Hold on.
Fucking Discord room together, nigga.
Yo, relax, nigga. What's wrong with you? Yo. What do you mean we in the same room?
Yo.
All right, bro. Show me these links, gang. Show me these links you're talking about, bro. About these whistleblowers, man.
Now I'm looking at this shit up right now, bro. There's a few websites, and a nigga wrote a whole book on it. And there's a few people who have like beforehand tried to whistleblow shit and got fucked up, like past players, nigga. You know what I mean? But the best way for me to explain it before other than just like show you the website, which I'm gonna just show you the shit, you can just look at it yourself. Like, I was hurt when I seen it too, because when I found out about it, and how I found out about it was at the peak of my sports betting career. Like at the peak of me being in like super involved in sports betting, I'm like, yo, let me find out these niggas really have some type of like actual knowing, nigga. Like, am I really playing this betting shit from a disadvantage? Like, and then they're like, yes.
With it being scripted or not, you're already at a disadvantage. Facts.
I mean, for sure you're at a disadvantage no matter what. But I'm saying aside from the obvious disadvantage, am I at another one where a nigga just has a pick that he knows is definitely hitting, and I'm sitting here just doing like the normal bet nigga shit, like betting nigga shit? Like, nah, it's fucked up. But you gotta think like it's not scripted in a way that's like, bro, it's scripted in a way that like these practices that they practice and shit like that. Like, it's not like you're gonna go to the practice and see them like practicing the script for the game, nigga. Like that. It's not that. It doesn't have to be that complex, and you don't need that many players in a whole game for this shit to go a certain way, for certain things to happen. More so, a lot of refs are involved. A lot of referees involved. Certain players.
Yeah, I already know about Tim Donaghy in the NBA. I already know about
one of
that.
the worst, craziest things that do be happening that's fixed. Is niggas having quote unquote fake injuries, bro. like shit like that. Be like a nigga be like kind of hurt, but then like, oh, I had to be out for the on a sprained ankle. Nigga be out like it's a torn ankle, nigga. Like crazy shit.
But I disagree though,
Well,
because
find the site,
it's
though.
been
Like,
it's been the
nigga,
complete
it's
reverse
deep.
in the
It's one
last
of those
10
things that's like
years.
deep. Like it's something like, is this it?
But it,
Debunking the script.
but it's
There's
been
a
the
whole
it's been the
there's a
it's
whole
been the
website
complete difference
dedicated to
though.
all the whistleblowers of sports.
Yeah, said that
Fake
because
sports.
niggas that get hurt now recover faster than ever, gang. I'm not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
I still decide to just enjoy sports as if it's not.
Like niggas is coming back from torn ACLs. A torn ACL used to be like 2 years for a nigga. Now that shit is like 9-10 months, bro. That shit is crazy. Niggas is coming back.
Beans has that size. I swear, he was going crazy. Beans, remember, Beans was the one. He was like, "I'm not believing that shit." He was like, "Oh my gosh."
Who the fuck is Beans?
Yeah. It's tough.
So you don't have it?
Yo, wait, what? I can't hear Relly at all.
That's why I'm like, why does this nigga keep talking over me, bro? I was about to get tight.
She love when I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, talk.
Wait, I can't find it. Yo, you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, no.
I don't know what's good. His shit. Hopefully his shit fixes itself, cause I'm over here talking to myself.
Oh
and
my
shit.
gosh. I know what's happening. My headphones are not plugged in.
Maybe that's why you can't hear me, nigga. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Alright,
Yeah.
say what you say.
I was saying, nigga, send the script. Show niggas the script, cause
it's not the actual script. I didn't say I have the script.
I'm saying the site.
Yeah, it's just a site about niggas. Just like that, this nigga that research this shit. I don't want to look it all up right now, right? Like, you want me to sit here right now until I find it?
Damn, nigga, I was about to watch this video. You talking about some deep shit. So, nigga, I'm trying to deep dive into the shit.
Watch the video while I find it. Yeah, watch the video while I find it. Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to fix this shit right now.
Like, bro, it's sad, bro. It's a sad thing. Like, I'm a sports fan. Leave, bro, in this shot.
I just don't understand how, like, you said something about injuries, right? Like, niggas sitting out of injuries.
Injuries to injuries is one of the ways that they can sway a season, quote unquote, script to go one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, if example is like, if me and you are the head of this like scripting thing, right? And we have things set up to go a certain way, and shit starts to not go our way, injuries is a very, very easy way to get people to like make things go a certain way. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, that is true.
And it's not hard to manipulate an entire team through one player's injuries.
That is very true. Well, depending on the sport.
Yeah, it depends on the sport. Mainly NBA, NFL, it's huge.
But with the NBA specifically, I was thinking about in injuries. Like, there's niggas coming back from torn Achilles, which was never done before. That used to be a career ender. There's niggas that were tearing ACLs. They would be out for 2 years. Now they're only out for 8 to 10 months now. Kyrie tore his shit. What, like last March? So it hasn't even been a full year yet. That nigga's about to come back this month.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. It's like exactly that. That makes it even more lucrative. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm saying injury can't be just used one way. It can go both ways. You feel what I'm saying? Like an injury happened and you think the team's fucking fucked up and out for the count, and then all of a sudden they still win.
But I'm not thinking that's going towards scripting. I think that's more science is getting better, health, like, you know what I mean? We're understanding more about the human body.
Oh yeah, that's a fact regardless. But I'm saying, like, it can literally it can go either way. My whole thing about it is there is no, if you really look at the math and the money behind this professional sports, specifically NBA, MLB, NFL, there is actually zero benefit that they get from it not being scripted.
How though?
Mind you, like when I say the shit is scripted and planned, that doesn't mean that like every basket is accounted for. That doesn't mean that like there's not players in the NBA, plenty of players in the NBA that have complete free will to play the game however they want. But there's like certain things that the certain players will know niggas can and can't do. Like sometimes all it needs to be is like for a quarterback to be like, yo, you simply can't throw more than this many touchdowns. That's it. That's that simple. Like you have to. You can only all the touchdowns after 3 have to be on the ground. Like it could be shit like as simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's more of like a history kind of effect, in a sense.
But I'm saying it can determine the outcome of many things. The main reason that they do this is the sports book is the league as well. You know that, right? It's the same shit. They're the same shit.
Yeah, I
The same
mean
people
they
wrote that
allow
shit.
all this
Like the
shit
same,
going on.
like part of the conspiracy is the website, they show like the owners of teams and owners of leagues and the families and the players. They show like the schools and the areas where they make certain like AAU, like all this shit, bro, crazy shit. And one of the biggest things for the longest time was the NCAA and the rules about making money was blocked because they couldn't control that shit. They couldn't make money as much money off of it. And that shit came true. That's why I really believe it because they said that when we read this NCAA, like you could make money in college when we was like getting all into this conspiracy shit, and it was saying how like that's just not gonna last forever, and they're gonna like high school kids are gonna be getting like fucking riding in Bentleys from like fucking NFL money already,
Right.
and that shit is a thing right now.
Yeah, but that I feel like that's something that was expected to happen. Them niggas should have been getting paid, bro. They're bringing the NCAA billions and millions of dollars. They deserve to be paid.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
the
not true?
NCAA wasn't always making that much money though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't always like that.
they make more money
That's why they
usually
today.
every decade with TV deals and different shit like that.
That's why, but I'm saying as they began to be able to control the money that comes out of it more and have a full grasp. All right, we can control the full money. Now we can allow players to get their hands on money, but they have to be able to control them and control the situations. The
But
players can have more
there's no
control
control in
the
in
league.
NCAA right now. The NCAA is the wild west right now
No, I'm
at
saying
all
there's control in
levels.
the money where the money goes and comes from. Yes, there's control. Like what
Yeah,
schools are able to, like example, right? Like some random school from Boston, in Massachusetts, isn't gonna all of a sudden have the best basketball team in the country. Like it's not gonna
it's
happen.
not. It's, the only way that's
The only
possible
way that's
is
happened is if they have money in on it. There's gonna be a reason why that team and that state blew up. There's gonna be a stake for many investors. There was a 10-year plan behind that. Is what I'm saying.
yeah, from alumni investors and shit like that, donators, whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
A lot of shit. I'm just saying it's not. What I'm trying to. My main thing is that like none of this shit that happens in the league is by accident, bro. Like here and there, yes, there's gonna be a nigga like Michael Jordan, right? But like the niggas with the money that are fixing the shit, they're gonna get their hands on that nigga situation whether he like it or not. Because it's not gonna be like they control him and tell him what to do, but they whether he like it or not, the deal that gets offered to him, the stuff that like there's those things that are coming at him is from shit that you know what I'm saying. Like I would be a fool after the shit that I see to believe that like all the shit that happens is just all 100% odds. It's not.
from a sports betting standpoint, for sure. That's 100% fact.
I'm mainly looking at the sport. When you look at the sports bets, and you look at the way that the seasons, the games, the leagues go out. Yeah, we hear you. It's the word, Cito. It's just like Vegas. The NBA and the professional sports is just another form of a casino for the like people who control the league. Like that's their main stake of the shit.
Yeah,
You know what
it's fucking out of control. It's wild, bro. And it doesn't matter how many fucking sports YouTubers, content creators, sports podcasters, like everyone's
there's a
got
nigga who
a
knows the outcome of the game.
gambling code.
Like if
There's a nigga
who
what?
knows, like there's a nigga who knows the outcome of the Super Bowl, who knows who's gonna win. Like that's not by chance. Like it's not like.
But what do you mean by knowing the outcomes? Because it's like nigga, it's a 50-50 guess. It's two teams playing one game.
Yeah, but I'm saying someone knows who's supposed to win. There's a team who's supposed to win the NBA. I mean the NFL, National Football League Super Bowl tomorrow. It is not a game that's just by chance. How that team wins for sure. That what exactly goes on and happens. There could be some coin tosses of shit that just completely by odds. That's just gonna be a game being played. But the outcome of that game like the win or the loss is not just straight out flat for the people who are in control. It is not like they don't know either.
Yeah, obviously not. But I feel like
And if
how
shit
you're
happens,
wording
that's
it's
not
a
supposed to
little. I
happen.
think how you're wording it's a little crazy. I think the league office and management, there's outcomes they would rather favor and would want to happen and might lean a certain way towards.
No, the
But
league office is not them. It's above them. I think it's above them too.
what do you mean, nigga? Roger Goodell's part of the league office. That nigga owns the NFL. He's the commissioner.
Yeah, I think that nigga is.
He's
doing
essentially the
his job, but
CEO.
he has exactly. The CEO doesn't
He
make
has to
the real decisions.
fulfill.
The CEO gets told by
He has to
by the
fulfill
founders.
by the investors. Exactly.
Yeah, those niggas know for a fact who's winning and losing. Is what I'm saying.
I think they have a big stake in who they want to win, and they know they all have they agree upon who all right, like for example, they're like, all right, we really want the Seattle Seahawks to win because it's going to benefit the NFL and our
So you think
business
that they
at
just let that
XYZ.
happen?
No, I think there's definitely
You
some
think
under
niggas
the
with
table.
billions of dollars? Yeah,
There's
exactly.
definitely under the table shit that they do to help them go the way they want it to go. But at the end of the day,
So what do you think? I'm asking you this.
there's too
What do
many
you,
human elements to let that happen. Is what I'm
no,
saying.
I'm hearing. So I'm saying, this is you say that there's too many human elements, but that's what I'm saying. There's so many things in the world with way more human elements that are fully controlled. So what makes you think that? What stops them? Like, what is the thing that stops these people? They have the ability to do it for sure. So like, what do you think that stops them from fully controlling it?
I think it's the players and the integrity of the sport and the coaches. The niggas actually playing the game.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's real life proof of consequences for like breaking the script. To that extent.
So
to a level of
okay.
integrity.
So like okay, I'm just gonna throw like a random example to try to get a better understanding what you're saying. So let's say Patriots they're winning, they're going on a generational run, 20 years, right? And you feel me? They win a Super Bowl they probably weren't supposed to win. People didn't want them to win, and then now they throw on Deflategate. Now Brady's suspended 4 games. The Patriots are getting fined like $1 billion, whatever. Like, is that like a consequence of that? What you just said?
I don't know. I think that's there's a way bigger. Like, there's a lot of things that happen right there, right? But I think
that's just a complete hypothetical. I'm just saying that in general.
I think something like that could be a result of the type of shit that I'm talking about. But I think that it could also be, what I'm trying to say is I think it could be as simple as seeing things like injuries in certain places. That's not like necessarily like, oh, this dude like really is hurt. Like, what are you saying? I'm saying like the way that the injury play out and that affect the season and the decisions that are made by coaches and staff and the league. So you
think there's a real in-depth psychology behind it that the billionaires make to the people, the normal people, I guess, would be like the athletes and the coaches and shit like that, because they know their thinking strategies and how they do shit.
Bro, and also I feel like they just like are so like, you know how there's certain stigmas in the league, like in the league, like for like a practice squad nigga, or like, you know what I'm saying, like the niggas that come in practice squad, or like a nigga that like work his way up and grind their way up. Like, there's always certain stigmas towards it, or like even just like niggas that that may like have like, oh yeah, that nigga got to the league, he was in the league for like a year or two, like you can kind of just like, oh, he probably got this much bread and lives this type of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying things like that are set up like that for a reason. Because to really be an elite baller and like be in the league for a long time, I think there's certain things like along the lines of integrity that you play the game, you separate it, you treat it like work. There's a reason why you don't see them niggas grind like how they did when they was in college. Like you this quote unquote fire you see leave them. Like, you're like, oh, that nigga was balling different though. Like he was trying to make it to the league. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then like also, nigga like Marshawn Lynch. Just like, look at that nigga.
What
Why
about
do you think he's the nigga he is, bro? You know what I mean? Like that whole like, I'm just here so I won't get fined. And then like how the way he left the league and shit. Oh yeah, I've seen this. This is the Hawaiians.
What? This is just a thing?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, bro. You feel me? It should be like that.
Interesting. I'll definitely have to do a stream on that. Do after the Super Bowl, do a deep dive of sports and see what's what these whistleblowers are saying. I think that'll be an interesting little case study. I'd love to see something done.
I want to find this. I'm gonna find this site.
I'd love to see like a case study done on like the Dallas Cowboys because their owner, Jerry Jones, is their general manager as well. So I love how that plays a role and how plays effect because they're also the biggest franchise in the entire NFL. So that's interesting, and they're the only franchise that does that. So, but one thing I'll say about the NFL is that shit brings in more and more bread every year, and niggas keep watching and are glued to the TV. So that shit's not going away anytime soon. I don't even like I like football. Like football's I played football. I enjoyed it, but they made like the viewing experience isn't even fun at all. For me personally.
I liked football way more watching football when I played football.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's just like I was so much more into it when I played football. It's just like the way that I was watching the sport was so different. And then the only thing that ever made me watch sports any other way, more intensely, as intensely or close to it, was when I was betting.
Yeah, because you're trying to like really make calculated bets and shit. You don't want to waste your bread. No, I get that. As a nigga that doesn't bet, and I've only made one bet in my whole life.
Well, no, I didn't. I never bet like that. That's not. I don't sports bet like that because I knew sports was fake when I was betting. Like, like a little bit into my career, but like, I was one of those bettors that like bets like with like 1,000 parlays, and then like it's not it wasn't about that for me, but when I was watching it, I mean, like I had money on the line. It got me like watching the games, like seeing what's about to happen, and like I was also half game better, so like I'll start betting halfway through the game. I start my bets halfway through the game and start making parlays based on like the just whoever is losing,
Right.
Like I'll make a bet that is like plus 7,000, and I'll bet like $1 to win so much money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen a nigga the other day. Whoa. I seen a nigga the other day win like a 60K bet.
Bro. He didn't make no
Nah.
bet. What bet
Who?
you made?
Who?
Chooch is in here.
Oh, I don't even hear.
What bet did you make? You bet on the Super Bowl, nigga? Yeah.
How the fuck you hear that nigga right now?
His bike is low.
It's making like a popping noise for me.
Yeah, it did.
But what do you plan on doing? What do you plan on doing tonight? Because I don't think I'm gonna be on here much longer. Because I'm sick of shit, bro.
Yeah, hear it in your voice, bro. That shit not going away, man.
Yeah, gang. That shit's ass.
No, you're smooth. I'm talking to this nigga Relly. He's sick as shit. Talking about I can hear the sickness. I'm about to pull up the arc right now, Relly.
Alright.
Yeah.
I bet. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be on.
Send it. I bet. Send it.
Alright. I might make that into a video. Who knows? I thought that was a pretty good conversation. That nigga has some interesting takes, you know what I mean? But I feel like you can't just say the NBA scripted. Like, nah, I don't think you can just say that. I don't think so. I need facts, I need details, I need valid sources, I need all that for me to be like, oh my god, I can never watch the NBA ever again. But I'll forever watch this shit. Like, no funny shit. I'll never like I don't see myself dedicating it to my life unless like maybe I got a job or something there. But I don't see myself ever doing that. No funny. Like, no, wait. I don't even know what I just said. I didn't mean to say it like that. No. I don't see myself stopping, but I can definitely see myself being a little disinterested because I'm just like, suspicious. You know what I mean? But like, what if I was a billionaire, right? Who would I want to win the Super Bowl tomorrow? Definitely Seattle. The answer is definitely Seattle. I have a heavy feeling Seattle's gonna win tomorrow, but wrong with you, bro? Yeah, but I do want to watch this Jimmy High Roller video. Play a little bit of Ark, maybe for like an hour, if I can even get an hour in. I don't know, bro. I'm tired and I'm sick of shit. I know you can hear it in my voice, so let's just get this video in right quick, and then we can get into it. Bada bing, bada boom, 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 bada boom. I think I can close this. I can close this. Boom. All right, Jimmy High Roller. Whoa, Jimmy High Roller. I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Not only was this news shocking, but the immediate and just...
Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate to do this. Someone just... Okay, I just want to make sure. This was good. I want to make sure that the stream that he just opened up didn't affect the video that we were watching together.
Justifiable reaction was that this trade was possibly the dumbest trade in NBA history. But only time would tell if it was truly the worst trade we've ever seen. Fast forward 1 year,
it was
almost to the day, and turns out the initial reactions were correct. Because the Luka trade wasn't just dumb, it is now definitively the worst trade in NBA history.
Now, if we want to talk about scripts and stuff being fishy and weird, I think this Luka trade is one of the biggest ones of all time. I mean, people say, I think it's just a group of two friends making a deal after hours. It's like, no, there's no way you just trade Luka Doncic, the cornerstone of your franchise, who just brought you to the finals a year prior, and just ship him out to LA, to the biggest franchise in the NBA, for a bag of pennies. Like, it just doesn't happen. You can't tell me nothing, bro. That just does not happen. No, in no universe that happens. So, I know there's someone probably writing a book or doing a case study or something about it, and I can't wait till it drops because I will do a review or something on it. I promise you that.
Today's video is sponsored by Jordan for the big
talk about betting. This is what I'm talking about. Every content creator has some type of gambling deal or promo code or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's right. It's wrong. All I'm saying is it's just like what he said in Monty's argument in that Discord conversation we just had. I can't disagree. It's a fair take. It's a fair take. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a fair take.
After what looked like it was going to be an uneventful week, trades began to pour in from around the league. James Harden to the Cavaliers, Garland to the Clippers, Vucevic to the Celtics, Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Jazz, Jared McCain to the Thunder.
Oh my
God. In the midst of a flurry of trades came this dreadful transaction.
All right. We have Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum for Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, 2 first-round picks in 3 seconds. And those 2 first-round picks they got, I'm pretty sure, are late first and not valuable. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Like, I'm sneezing up crazy, man. After this video, I might end and respark with no cam. Like, high key. I don't like doing that, but I might do that, though. We'll see, though.
Final chapter in the worst trade in NBA history. After a fairly quick negotiation, Anthony Davis and company were traded to the Washington Wizards in exchange for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks.
They even add Marvin Bagley to it.
Doesn't sound terrible at first glance, but after about a second of coherent thought, the reality sets in that what the Mavericks have managed to do over the last 12 months might just be the most egregious case of mismanagement in the league's history. Because if coughing up Luka for AD and a bag of chips wasn't bad enough, the Mavs doubled down and sent AD packing for next to nothing. Now, Anthony Davis was the bulk of the haul the Mavericks received for Luka last February, meaning that the Mavericks have now essentially traded away franchise icon, perennial MVP candidate, generational player Luka Doncic for this. 2 starting...
Okay. I mean, Max Christie's good. Like, he's been playing well. I just want to make an argument for these niggas, but you can't, bro. There's no defending this, bro. You can't defend this. Like, what is this trade, bro? What is this trade, man?
Caliber players, 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, and expiring contracts. But a lot of these assets
I can't, bro. I
were
can't.
simply add-ons throughout these dealings. Max Christie, Chris Middleton, and Marvin Bagley are the only productive players here. The 2026 first-round pick from the Thunder will likely end up as the 30th pick in the draft. The 2030 first-rounder is a Warriors top 20 protected pick 4 years from now, and the second-round picks are just throw-ins. A complete shot in the dark that rarely turn into anything of substance. In fact, the Wizards spoke about their acquisition of AD and said they were, quote, ecstatic, because the outgoing first-round picks have relatively little value. So if we condense this down to the real value of this trade, then we're left with this. The Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for a starter, 2 rotational players, and 1 first-round pick. This is not a bad trade. This is basketball malpractice. Reprehensible. A fireable offense.
This is
practice.
This is so nasty. Like, this is so nasty. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. There are more picks involved in this trade, but they will probably amount to nothing. Unfortunately, that's just how the NBA draft is. Usually, just the top picks become stars. That's just the nature of it. Every once in a while, you'll get like a Joker, a Draymond in the second round, or even I can't even think of any late first that bloom to all stars or superstars. But yeah, it doesn't happen much.
Reprehensible, a fireable offense.
Oh wait.
No wait. Compare what the Mavericks got for Luka Doncic to some of the block.
I mean, the Jazz did off pretty well for Rudy Gobert. Oh man, they fleeced Minnesota. Paul George is pretty bad. The McCall Bridges one, yeah. Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, Bridges. Yeah, that's decent. You got some firsts, some future firsts. I think Gobert was the best return. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I don't know. Even Donovan Mitchell, Colin Sexton, and Laurie. Bunch of firsts. I don't know. The Luka one is outrageous.
Buster trades we've seen over the last few seasons, and you would be convinced that Dallas is actively attempting to be relegated to the G League. 2 years ago, the Nets got 5 first-rounders and a first-round pick swap for Mikal Bridges. In 2022, Rudy Gobert was worth half a roster, 4 first-rounders, and a first-round pick swap. The OKC Thunder built a championship off the back of a singular season of prime Paul George. I'm not sure what universe the Mavericks live in, but apparently it's one where Luka Doncic is worth about as much as Desmond Bane. It's the ultimate buy high, sell low move from the Mavs. Last February, they were under the impression that Anthony Davis was of comparable value to Luka, his all-NBA level defense and offensive versatility potentially being the missing ingredients for what they hoped.
How many games did he play? It couldn't have been more than 30.
Later, they saw him as nothing more than an opportunity to clear cap space. Now trading not 1, but 2 all-NBA caliber players in the span of 1 year. In an article detailing the 1 year after...
And you know what's sad is you feel bad for AD and all of this just because it's like, this is considered the worst trade of all time, and like, he's going to be a Hall of Famer and he's involved in it, you know? And it sucks because it's like, he's at a different point in his career than Luka is. Like, Luka's entering his prime. He's exiting his prime with injuries and just how many miles he has. It sucks. It sucks for him.
It was asked, how do the Mavericks move on from the short-lived AD era? Which is a reasonable question. If this article didn't come out 2 days before he was traded, the Mavericks were already moving on from the, quote, AD era while he was still physically on their bench just a year after they traded the soul of their franchise for him. The total value they got out of AD, 29 games played out of a possible 81, only...
That's crazy. I said it couldn't have been more than 30. He played 29. That's hilarious. That is actually mad funny.
One of those games played with Kyrie Irving. 18 injuries.
Wait, what?
Only one of those games played with Kyrie Irving.
He played 25 minutes with Kyrie in total. Wow. I mean, granted, they both got hurt. Kyrie hasn't played all year this year, but like, wow, that's insane. That's a crazy duo we'll never get to see, man.
18 injuries. Yes, you heard that right. 18 and 16 wins. The Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for 16 wins. On dunks and threes, there is a metric called estimated wins that attempts to calculate, you guessed it, how many wins a player helped contribute to their team's total throughout the course of a season. In Anthony Davis's total time with the Dallas Mavericks, he contributed exactly 2 wins. In fact, since the initial Luka trade 1 year ago, the total number of estimated wins contributed by every player that Dallas acquired as a result of the Luka trade is 9 wins. In that same time span, Luka Doncic has single-handedly contributed 12.4 wins for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since being dealt away by an overzealous
I don't understand that stat at all.
Luka has been more valuable for the Lakers than every other asset involved in exchange for him combined. The Luka trade was so bad that what they got in return for him was nothing more than a salary dump just 1 year later. Now, these head-scratching and irrevocably compounding decisions would leave you thinking that the Mavericks were desperate for some inkling of success, irrationally quick to make decisions, and unfamiliar with long-term results.
Something sketchy's there, bro.
Might be true if they weren't here in the finals just 18 months ago. They know the ingredients for a winning team. They've made great moves in the past. In fact, this was their winning recipe, the roster that got them within 3 wins of a championship just 2 seasons ago. But out of the 12 players from this finals roster, only 4 of them are currently on the Mavericks today. Dallas rolled the dice.
Wait, Kyrie's still there though. Kyrie's still there. Well, I mean, he's hurt, but...
And traded away a finals team for a potential long shot to go back to the finals. Dallas's one saving grace, the only thing keeping them out of the depths of NBA relevance for the foreseeable future, is of course Cooper Flagg, a player that fell into their lap through no work of their own. A pick they had just a 1.8% chance of winning on the night of the draft lottery, jumping from the 11th spot in the draft to the first pick as a result of the lottery, which, in case you didn't know, is the single largest jump in position any team has ever made in the history of the NBA lottery. If it wasn't for Cooper Flagg, the best players on the court for the Dallas Mavericks organization this season would have been Max Christie and Najee Marshall, which means that the only thing that prevented the Mavericks from being the worst team in the league with no hope in sight 18 months removed from a finals appearance was pure, incredibly unlikely, unprecedented luck. At least the Mavericks have found another direction for their franchise.
Luck.
For a second there, it almost felt like they made the worst trade in NBA history. As great as Luka is, the Lakers are dealing with their own ups and downs, you know? Luka isn't a perfect player. Anyone could have made the rash decision to trade him away for almost nothing with absolutely no recourse in place. He is, after all, just the 3rd best player in the world. At least the player they traded away wasn't one of the most valuable assets ever traded away in the history of modern basketball.
I would love to understand this estimated wins thing. But like, nah, Jimmy High Roller, bro. I love his videos. His basketball content is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Jimmy for that. I do want to play some Ark because we've only been live for an hour. I do want to play a little bit of Ark. Let me see what the guys is doing. See what everyone's doing right now. I think it looks like he's just making a song or something. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Hold on, let me see some. Okay. Yo. Oh, this nigga's deafened.
I'm here.
I bet. What's the word? Hold on, I gotta turn you up. I don't know why you're mad low.
Nah, I'm here.
No.
I'm still quiet.
Got you. I just put you at 200. You should be good now.
Yeah, should be right.
Yeah.
Sir. I don't know. I got an MXL right now, though, but I'm using, like, if I had a Yeti, it'd be a different story. Like, that's just plug and play. But I got an MXL. Got me going. Hey, this shit got me going.
Let me see some.
This bitch got no fairy god. And this bitch got
this shit got me clutching often. And this shit got me going. And this shit got me clutching often. And this shit got me going. And this shit got me clutching often.
Hold on. This nigga. Well, what you want right now? You want Band Lab? Oh no, that's not Band. Oh, that's Band Lab. I don't really know how to use Band Lab for real. I see Monty's doing it right now. Okay. Okay. That shit solid. That shit valid.
It is solid. I don't know what the fuck going on with the Why is this shit doing this? Why is this shit doing this triple shit? What is this, bro? Like, get this out of here.
I don't know how much longer I feel like waiting for bro. It's only been a few minutes, so I don't want to just dip on this. I don't know what this nigga's doing though. Let me go in the game. Let me go to. Let's load up to Speranza.
It's why I stopped making.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Oh man, chat. I want to play, but like, I really want to play, but I'm so sick right now. Like, I just want to. Oh, I hate doing this. It's like edging. It's like niggas is gonna do this, and then I'm just like, yeah, no, no.
She not a rapper, but shawty be spinning. The way that I ate on that pussy, I swear to God, it was Thanksgiving. The way that I ate on that pussy, I swear to God, she won't forget it. Go crazy, little mama, my favorite little mama, I don't think you get it. They hating little mama, they beating little mama, tell them how they minutes. The niggas Mercedes, the greatest little mama, like the business. They hitting the river, no chase, I swear to God, they got me twisted.
For sure. I'm trying to. Alright, it's time for me to go. And I wonder if I'll ever not be sick. What the fuck? That's hilarious. What it means. Oh man, yo, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I think if I go to bed now, I'll be able to wake up early and go live at 8 a.m. So I think that's the goal. Let's go. I'm gonna see you.